Hello, I am the goanimate using good user. I hate baby shows like Caillou, Dora the Explorer, and Barney. I am too old to be watching those shows and hence I make grounded videos out of those aforementioned shows. I also make goanimate rants out of those shows as well, especially Justin Bieber, boo, Caillou, boo, Dora the Explorer, boo, Barney, boo. If you like baby shows, I will make grounded videos out of you. Clearly I am the most mature person in these parts, because I hate baby shows and bad users.
Well, that's where you're wrong. I am the goanimate hater, and I hate goanimate, grounded videos, and I hate gofags. You say that you hate baby shows, but I see that your community also likes making Wiggles videos. I also make Speakonia rant videos about goanimate and grounded videos, and I don't use grounded threats, but I will call you a faggot if you use goanimate. Goanimate? More like gayanimate. The Wiggles? More like the Wiggers. Grounded videos? Justin Bieber? More like shit McGaber. Clearly I am the most mature person in these parts, because I hate goanimate and grounded videos. Not so fast, because you are both wrong. I am the generic Speakonia ranting troll, and clearly I am the most mature person in these parts. I make Speakonia rant videos about baby shows, and I make rant videos out of things that are new and popular to piss people off. I also fucking hate Lucy Van Pelt. Lucy Van Pelt likes baby shows and hates heavy metal bands that I like and likes everything that I hate. Lucy Van Pelt. Ooh. Minecraft. Ooh. My Little Pony. Ooh. If you like any of those things, I will attack you. Do you know who likes these things? Lucy Van Pelt. The generic good user and generic goanimate hater both hate me, which therefore means that I am the most mature person in these parts. Did I also mention that I fucking hate Lucy Van Pelt?
No, all of you are wrong. I'm the mature user, and as my name suggests, clearly I'm the most mature person in these parts. I may be a goanimate user, but I'm not like those people. Haha, I'm so special, and I'm better than you. I hate goanimate styled rants because they are a waste of time, and I also hate grounded videos. Whenever I see a gofag making a goanimate styled rant, I will make a commentary video on it. Goanimate styled rants traditionally follow the same formula, so naturally my commentaries on those same rant videos will follow the same formula as well over and over again. I also hate people who criticize Alvin Hung. Do not criticize Alvin Hung's decision to delete the non-business themes, because he lives in subsistence levels of poverty and needs money to put food on the table. In that respect, you mustn't criticize Susan Wojcicki's way of running YouTube, because she needs money to feed her family. She is so poor that her family has to eat the family dog if it's to prevent malnutrition on their part. So it's imperative for Susan to demonetize your videos if they contain the fuck word. If you criticize these people, I will perform my duties and make a commentary video on you. Goanimate styled rants. Boo. Alvin Hung rants. Boo. Immature users. Boo. Clearly I'm the most mature person in these parts, because I hate goanimate's contemporary way of doing things, though taking part in some dynamics myself.
Time to settle this once and for all. I am the opinion respecter, and I am the goanimator who long ago discovered the nostalgia critic, Ben the Looney, the angry video game nerd, and or the mysterious Mr. Enter, and you all seem to forget that I am the most mature person in these parts. While we have goanimators hating on baby shows for being baby shows, what makes me unique is that I like shows that are critically acclaimed and hate shows that are critically panned, or so claimed by the likes of the mysterious Mr. Enter and Ben the Looney. I take on many forms. I can take the Ben the Looney pill and hate on shows that are not made in the 90s or early 2000s, apart from a few exceptions, or I can take the Mr. Enter pill and like and hate on shows regardless of whether or not they are made for babies or made in the 90s, as the goatfags or Ben the Looney would have me do, usually under Mr. Enter's terms. Speaking of goatfag, because he hates baby shows and likes anything that are not baby shows, homeboy likes shit like Modern SpongeBob, Fanboy and Chum Chum, Johnny Test and Family Guy. You think that by liking shows that are not for babies makes you mature and have good tastes? Well, it seems like those shows are either panned by my favorite critics or are not made in the 90s. Tough luck, kid. Johnny Test? Baroo. Fanboy and Chum Chum? Baroo. Angela Anaconda? Baroo. Food Fight? Baroo. The Best Channel? Baroo. I believe that there is no contest over who's the most mature person in these parts.
Not so fast, all of you have mistaken. I am the disaffected Mr. Enter fan, and I am the most mature person in these parts. What makes me unique is that rather than blindly following Mr. Enter and Ben the Looney, which they clearly do, I actually form my own opinions, which makes me so special. In addition to that, I think Mr. Enter is the worst human being who has ever lived. He is a spurgy autistic man-child just like 03D Good and Christian, both of whom I was introduced to thanks to Clay Claymore and many others, and rather than making atrocity note pages like our opinion respecting friend does on DeviantArt, or God forbid making hate art out of Johnny Test for the umpteenth time, I make hate art out of Mr. Enter, such as the example on the screen. Mr. Enter takes cartoons too seriously, which is why compared to him I am the most mature person in these parts. Mr. Enter? Ooh. Christian? Ooh, 03 Good. Ooh, and the Looney. He's alright I guess. Perhaps the answer is I am the most mature person in these parts, because I don't take cartoons seriously like Mr. Enter does.
All of you are dead wrong. I am the Anti-spurg YouTuber, the person who the disaffected Mr. Enter fan is trying to please, and I am clearly the most mature person in these parts. You autistic man-children are arguing over cartoons. Cartoons are for children. You're way too old to watch cartoons at your age, because we all know that cartoons made for adults don't exist. I like to make response videos to Mr. Ender and many other cartoon reviewers, because they like cartoons that are popular among those I deem inferior, a nebulous autistic man-child. This is something that differs me from the disaffected Mr. Ender fan, where he only hates him for supposedly taking cartoons seriously. In addition to hating cartoons made for quote-unquote man-children, you better believe I hate anime, because anime is for autistic man-children. Gravity Falls. Star vs. the Forces of Evil. The Powerpuff Girls. Anime. The Loud House. The Owl House. Steven Universe. Mario. Where the Dead Go to Die. Oh yeah, that's totally something I'd rather watch. If you like any of those things, you are an SJW autistic man-child spurg. There's no question, clearly I am the most mature person in these parts, because I hate autistic man-children and cartoon fans. Maybe instead of using the fact that you like or hate on stuff as a basis for being mature, or using supposed maturity as a basis for being superior to others, how about getting along and loving each other? What? I mean, let's face it, the only reason that you guys are doing this is because you're insecure about something. Usually it's because of the fear of not being big and mean enough into being accepted, and so you look for identities and cliques that would resolve this insecurity. That's why many of you hate baby shows, that's why many of you hate goanimate or how the community operates, and that's why you have certain criterias for hating on cartoons, or hell that's why you hate cartoons altogether. I am not faulting you for trying your best to become more mature. It's when your identification of maturity turns into hating and putting down others that don't fit your particular criteria for being mature. That's not maturity, that's hubris. This is something I would expect children playing on the playground to do. Look, I am not saying I am totally at fault for this. My channel in its early stages has had shit-flinging contests on others that are supposedly not mature. Hell, throughout my life I was just like you guys. I was the good user, I was the goanimate hater and Speakonia ranter, I was the Mr. Ender fan and Mr. Ender hater, and in some cases I was the autistic man-child hater, so I know how you guys feel. But here's the truth of the matter, you don't have to be mature. You don't. All you have to do is live together in harmony and try to love one another. In my opinion, that's all the maturity you'll ever need in life. Think about how short your life is. Assuming that there is no afterlife, would you agree that your life could be better spent loving each other than looking for the next set of inferiors to make fun of? Even if there are other people that are not as mature, even if you think some people are cringy or whatever, that doesn't matter. Love them just the same, because you don't know when all of this will end. It can be really hard, I know, I struggle to this very day, but it's worth the shot. Well, that was certainly a lot to take in. Alright, so what now?
Hey gang, how about we get some ice cream?
Ha ha, of course the chubby one wants some ice cream, bro. Shut the fuck up, I was only kidding. Hannah, good one.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah, good user. That sounds like a good idea. Count me in.
Count me in as well.
Me too, that sounds like a delicious idea.
Sounds like a banger idea, good user. Now that you've mentioned it, I am also in the mood for ice cream. No peanuts for me though.
Not a bad idea, good user. Thank you for the offer. Banana split is on the house for me.